Hello ladies and gentlemen, Yessik here again today to bring you another short review, and today we're looking at Gratuitous Space Battles and its expansions. Gratuitous Space Battles is often mistaken for an RTS or a real-time strategy, but actually has a lot more in common with a tower defense game, as most of the important parts of the game are in the setup and placement of your ships, and definitely not in the battle, where you don't actually have any control over the ships you've put down. There is a gain control option, but this was added as an afterthought, and to be honest, I have not yet touched it. So let's start out with the basics. In Gratuitous Space Battles, you play the role of an admiral whose job it is to outfit the troops and decide what force is needed for each battle. After this is done, it's your job to watch the battle and see what was effective and what wasn't, and change your fleet in order to win the battle using the smallest possible force. As well as designing an efficient force, you have to design a force within your means and limitations. The limiting factors of the battle are important and can include available funds, available pilots, and spatial anomalies that limit your troop selection or gear efficiency. Sound a bit intimidating? Well, it is, but the genius of this game is the fact that it capitalizes on your will to do better. Each battle has 3 difficulties, and you get bonus honor, to spend on new gear, for being efficient and using as little as possible in each battle. Now to get into the meat of the game, ship design is your life. Going all purpose is valid, but will leave your fleet defenseless and unable to deal damage fast enough. When building, you have to consider shield penetration, positioning, range, accuracy. The shipbuilding takes this game from tower defense to so much more. Because of the multiple layers of strategy, this game can be as complex or simple as you want it to be. I might as well add here that I have a tip for beginners, because I got stuck at the very beginning of this game. I could not penetrate shields. Start by using plasma. A lot of plasma. Seriously, just load up one ship, put it on the front line, make it a tank, use plasma. Anyways, back into it being as complex or simple as you want. You can just position the few ships you have. You can build new ships for every occasion. You can adjust your orders, the range that your ships move to attack to, the ideal range of your ships, how your ships behave according to the other ships around it with the orders. But this is all more advanced, and you can add this very slowly as you progress through the game, to make yourself more efficient and to make your fleet more efficient in general. Now let's get into my least favorite part of the review, price and value for money. Now this game and all its expansions -1 goes for $18.99 on Steam, and that is by buying the Gratuitous Space Battles Complete Pack. It comes with Galactic Conquest, which adds a campaign mode to the game, the Nomads, which adds a few ships and a few more missions, the Order does the same, the Swarm does the same, the Tribes also does the same. Not to mention the 4 last packs I named also add a new playable race, and all the races play quite a bit differently in this. They have ships that are specialized in different things, different areas, and are more efficient if you put different attachments onto them. Oh, that was hard to say. But the main point of this review is to look at the Outcasts pack, which just came out for $5.99 on Steam. This adds 10 new ships, 6 new equipment modules, and 2 new scenarios. Now that might not sound like all that much, but you gotta keep in mind that you can replay the entire game on all 3 difficulties and the Galactic Conquest mode for the added price of $5.99. So that makes it a $25 game that you can get endless hours of gameplay out of. So many difficulties, you can hoard things, you can buy all the equipment, you can do Galactic Conquest. You will truly have hours and hours of gameplay. I had a friend over to help me review this, to help me get all the footage together, and we ended up sitting down. We wanted to play it for 2 hours just so we could figure everything out. We played for 6 hours that night, and I'm still playing it today. So is it worth it? Yes, buy this game, buy the expansions, have so much fun, have all the fun entirely. Thank you guys for watching, and if you want to see more reviews, please hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys